Imagine your body as a perfectly synchronized biological machine. When everything works, your brain and your digestive tract operate as one deeply intertwined network, maintaining a stable, healthy internal balance known as homeostasis. When you wake up feeling tired, with a cloudy, sluggish mind, it is easy to assume the problem originates inside your head, but that fog actually rolls in from far below. This is the vagus nerve. It acts as a high-speed power cable linking your gut's nervous system directly to your brain, sending crisp, rhythmic pulses upward. When digestion slows to a crawl, this precise drumbeat is broken. The electrical signals become weak, erratic, and sloppy. This rhythm activates the cholinergic anti-inflammatory pathway, your body's internal cooling dial. It signals your autonomic nervous system to send calming messages that quiet internal irritation. Without this steady flow, the brain's main processing station, the nucleus tractus solitarius, becomes overwhelmed by chaotic background noise. Cognitive clarity relies entirely on a steady, physical electrical beat rising up from your digestive system. To see exactly why this beat slows down, we have to look deep inside the gut. Here, trillions of friendly microbes operate like a bustling chemical factory, constantly breaking down the foods you eat. As these microbes ferment plant fiber, they manufacture short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. Think of these as tiny, essential fuel blocks that travel through your blood to keep your cells energized. When your digestive rhythm stalls and bloating sets in, these helpful microbes lose their momentum. Starved of the right materials, they stop producing those crucial chemical fuels. A sluggish gut cuts off the supply lines. The clean energy your brain cells require to function simply disappears. Once inside the brain, short-chain fatty acids perform a process called histone deacetylase inhibition. This works like a hand opening a tightly packed genetic instruction book, allowing your brain cells to finally read the recipes for growth and repair. Reading this recipe allows your brain to produce brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. This is a specialized protein that acts like a rich fertilizer, giving you the power to grow strong, brand-new brain cells. Without those fuels arriving from the gut, that genetic instruction book snaps shut. Production of BDNF plummets, and your brain's natural ability to grow and repair itself grinds to a complete halt. The heavy, exhausted feeling you experience is the literal physical sensation of your brain cells failing to communicate and grow because they are completely starved of energy. While the brain starves, the physical environment inside the gut begins to break down. The intestinal wall is usually sealed tightly by microscopic staples called tight junction proteins, creating a solid protective barrier. As bloating and stagnation take over, the internal pressure and irritation cause these structural staples to physically snap apart. Microscopic holes open along the digestive wall, creating a condition known as leaky gut. With the barrier broken, dangerous intruders escape. The primary troublemakers are lipopolysaccharides, or LPS. These are toxic shields found on the outer skin of bad bacteria, acting like microscopic inflammatory firecrackers. Slipping through the newly formed gaps in your stomach wall, these toxic shields flood into your bloodstream and drift upward, heading directly for the sanctuary of your brain. A microscopic structural failure in your belly triggers a toxic physical assault on your mind. These toxic firecrackers eventually collide with the blood-brain barrier, the tight shield meant to protect your neural tissue. The impact weakens the shield, allowing harsh irritation to seep directly into the brain. Your brain contains resident gardener cells called microglia, which normally keep neural pathways clean and quiet. When they detect these leaking toxins, they transform into angry soldiers, deploying a rapid defense. These transformed defenders release powerful chemicals to fight the intrusion, triggering a tissue swelling known as neuroinflammation. This swelling scrambles the brain's fragile electrical rhythms. The heavy, sluggish cloud you feel during a bout of brain fog is your conscious mind experiencing this chaotic, inflammatory defense response. Clearing the fog requires targeting the source of the static. Restoring mental clarity begins with biologically tuning the environment inside the gut. By introducing helpful living bacteria known as probiotics, specifically from the Bifidobacterium family, you add friendly workers to clean up the digestive environment. As they soothe the intestinal swelling, the vagus nerve regains its crisp, fast electrical rhythm. To keep these helpers working, they require biological fertilizer. Prebiotics, like soluble plant fiber, pass through your stomach intact to feed these good microbes, allowing them to rapidly restart the production of short-chain fatty acids. Feeding your gut the right specific fibers acts as a direct biological catalyst, delivering the necessary chemical fuel back up the highway to restart your brain's cellular growth. The final step in restoring your mental clarity is repairing the physical damage to stop the toxic leaks for good. A specialized bacterium called Akkermansia mucinifila handles this repair. Acting as a biological bricklayer, it secretes a thick, protective mucus wall over your vulnerable cells. This reinforced barrier locks the tight junction stables back in place. With the seal restored, those toxic bacterial shields are trapped in the gut, cut off from your bloodstream and your brain. A sharp, focused mind is the direct physical consequence of feeding your microbes the raw materials they need. This support allows your entire biological system to return to its natural, synchronized harmony.